speaker is Muhammad Shahid. Please come and deliver a speech on the topic of the concept of interest in Islam.
الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا الربا أضعافا مضاعفة واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون صدق الله العظيم. Honorable President, respected judges, sincere teachers and audience. The topic of my today's talk is the concept of interest in Islam. The concept of interest occupies a significant position in economic system of Islam. Interest is known as Riba in Islamic law, which means taking advantage of individual who needs money to fulfill his basic needs through renting money. Dear listeners, according to Islamic views, interest is a lawful act and sin. Muslims are not allowed to take or give interest to each other, but today the Muslim world is facing numerous challenges. One of the most serious challenges to the Muslim world is usury and interest. Muslims are forced to take or give interest in banking system. The world economic system considers it a trade which is allowed in Islam. Dear comrades, the same question was asked in the ignorance time. Then Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the beautiful words in Surah Al-Baqarah, words number 275. الذين يأكلون الربا لا يقومون إلا كما يقوم الذي يتخبط الشيطان من المس ذلك بأنهم قالوا إنما البيع مثل الربا وأحل الله البيع وحرم الربا. Those who devour interest will not stand except as one stands, who is being beaten by Satan into the insanity. That is because they say trade is just like interest, but Allah has permitted trade and forbidden interest. Dear brothers, usury is not like a trade, because trade makes benefit, but usury always gets loss for a person who borrows money. Because of usury, the rich becomes the richest and poor becomes more poor. In fact, it's injustice, and Allah never allows us to do injustice, because Allah is just and He always wants justice. That's why Allah has forbidden usury and interest, and He said in Surah Al-Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 130, يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تأكلوا الربا أضعافا مضاعفة واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. O you believers, don't devour riba double and redouble, but fear from Allah that you may really successful. In another place, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَمَا آتَيْتُم مِّن رِّبًا لِيَرْبُوَ فِي أَمْوَالِ النَّاسِ فَلَا يَرْبُو عِندَ اللَّهِ وَمَا آتَيْتُم مِّن زَكَاةٍ تُرِيدُونَ وَجْهَ اللَّهِ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُضْعِفُونَ. That which you are doing to increase through others' property will never increase before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that you spend on charity, seeking the countenance face of Allah, will increase. It is those who will get recompense multiplied. My dear audience, there are many combinations mentioned in the Quran and Hadith about usury. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, I came across some people in the night in which I was taken to the heavens. Their stomach were like houses wherein many serpents, which could be seen from the front of their stomach. I asked Jibreel, who are these people? He replied, these are those who devoured usury. And one another place, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, the usury has 70 divisions. The easiest division of them is man marrying his mother. My dear fellows, Islam is not only the major religion of the world, which mentioned the prohibition ban on interest, but similar prohibition and ban are also found in another religion as well. In ancient Hindus, scriptures have condemned riba as an evil and have restrictions on their operation. In Judaism, the Torah has also negated usury and riba. The Christianity has similar views, just like other religion prohibits riba. My dear audience, now I am going to finish my speech. May Allah protect us from usury and interest. آمين وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.